What's up, fam? I'm out here at the barbershop talk. We got to keep staying on this right here. Where this brother Tim Norman need to turn his balls in. Actually, he gonna turn his balls in after he went up there on the stand talking about trying to be a good uncle and all of this stuff right here. This case right here of the year is retarded. Like I said, I got on this maybe about 3 months ago, and it's crazy. I used to watch Sweetie Pies just a little bit, y'all, and it's crazy. I vaguely remember seeing Drake. I remember seeing Tim, and especially Miss Robbie. You know what I'm saying? I had something in my heart for the sister Miss Robbie due to the fact, the history of Ike Turner them and all of this. Hell, I don't know their personal life, what was going on out there in America up in St. Louis, but somebody need to turn their balls in. And we see who need to turn their balls in is James Tim Norman. Listen, if you're new here, make sure you subscribe, hit like, and hit that notification button. So when I go live, chop it up. You know what I'm saying? Hit everybody responses in the comment section. You get that notification. Another thing I like to say is I salute the bloggers, the females and the males is out here, these channels out here that cover this from day one, that cover this Sweetie Pies situation from day one with Andre. And I'm still sitting here on YouTube, say for instance, kind of catching the back end of it. So that's why, hey, I'm coming out voicing my opinion, 3 or 4 years later, what was it, in 2016 or whatever. But yeah, you know, these my nephews behind me, and like I say, hey, this is just one picture that I have with them. And like I say, it threw me off to see, because I thought it was his cousin. I didn't know who the hell it was at first, man. You know what I'm saying? I know Black is it's his nephew. It was the nephew, and that by itself was crazy. Damn. So you do something to your nephew. Instead of going in all details with this right here, we do know Sweetie Pies, Miss Robbie house got broken into. The nephew, aka grandson Drake, came to live with them throughout the years. Went to school. Tim's supposed to show this gentleman, this young man, how to be a man. And damn, it seemed like he should be able to understand. Growing up due to the fact he went to prison. The immatureness of the mind. Besides getting angry or whatever, because you get sat down a minute, 10 years. So when you see them do this, clearly, say for instance, a young mind. And then plus, when you look at these two brothers here, what was it? The Charles guy and Andre, you didn't see what I didn't see all of this. Not saying you can't just look at a person and just judge them or whatever, though. But when you listen to the co-workers that did interviews online, you listen to them talk to the bloggers, man. It's like Dre help fix the store on such and such street. Dre loved his grandmother. Dre loved them, and whoop de whoop. You even seen what some people say they felt that Tim was a ticking time bomb. Hell, I didn't know any of this. Hell, I was watching the show in and out, but it did throw me off and kind of touch me though. Once I got it together and realized that this guy took his nephew's life, okay. Miss Robbie house got broken into. The owner of Sweetie Pies, the dancer, singer, background singer for Ike Turner, back in 2014, if I'm not mistaken, or 2016, somewhere in there, her house got robbed. Things was taken, and from what we seen out here as the public, and as we see what the bloggers reporting, they blamed it on Andre. I came in where I was reading the court transcripts, at the end, where it was just like, wait a minute, all this took place. You mean to tell me all this took place? Like, what the hell? I'm saying the text messages, I'm saying the conversation with Dre with the grandmother, hell. And it's just crazy. Like, what in the hell? And then you see from that side of the family where they're more concerned with Tim, So I don't know. This is crazy. But Tim thought he was slick, though. And to see a person, when you read these court transcripts, seeing this guy thinking he was slick, hell, I think it's evil. It's weird. It's cold. How can you be this damn cold and be calling an insurance guy and yo, he probably won't be around here. Like, wait a minute, damn, he's still alive. And you calling someone saying, you sitting back like, I'm just waiting on to get a phone call. Okay, when the phone call came, where his brother's life was taken, he told the young lady to go home. He told the young lady to go home. Insurance money. He's checking on it. But he told the young lady to go home that night when she called, using their burner phone, their communication setup situation, and told her to go home. This is crazy. I think it is crazy. Every day, I think I'm gonna touch on this till this brother gets sentenced, his life sentence or whatever. Till all these people get sentenced in remembrance of Andre. This is for Andre. You know what I'm saying? And and I think the homies, in the actual barbershop, the people I know, I guess they figured that this would touch me a little bit due to the fact how close I am with my nephews and also my son right there. I had one person say, "You ought to make this about your sons and nephews." Well, I will. Hell, this is about my nephews and sons. To that subscriber, I guess they got a little upset or whatever. Well, hell, I will, because Tim went out there and set up his nephew. These are mine, and I'm sorry that hell I care about my nephew. So turn your balls in. Yes, I'm gonna keep talking about it and keep saying it. So you might want to unsubscribe and go elsewhere, because what uncle go after their nephew, man, and set him up and showing he's rapping, he's this needed. What is he doing? Oh, I got him a house. I got him in school or whatever. Okay, even though you get them all of these things, that still don't mean that it's going to turn out the way you want it to be. It don't mean that he's going to keep this apartment. It don't mean he's going to stay in school. Tim Norman thought he was slick. Tim Norman thought he was slick. Life sentence is on the way next year. I thought this trial was going. I thought this guy was going to be sentenced in December. I'm kind of saying I think it's March. Either the young lady, the Terry Rika Ellis girl, or one. Let me know in the comment section what date, what year. I mean, what month Tim supposed to be sentenced though. But yes, Tim thought he was slick though. To see this guy go back to, say, for instance, the crime scene with Miss Robbie, to see this guy walk around on this TV show, to listen to these former employees and stuff saying the atmosphere, how it was, it's just sad. It's just sad. I mean, damn, your mother gave you your own restaurant, from my understanding, or either building or something, or damn, you can get a building from her to prosper. You know what I'm saying? Show your nephews, man, the right way. Yes, you did 10 years, bro, for stealing. Keep your hands to yourself. Damn, you just can't give that up right there. But guess what? Now this guy balls has been taken. And it's sad though. What uncle take the nephew life? Breaking the mom house? I get it. I'd be upset too, trying to figure out, but we gotta relax. Damn, I don't want to say my nephew did it. You know what I'm saying? But I think I'm gonna put the police on him. We'll have to put the police on him. Yes, I probably ready to thump his head, but damn, taking his life. My mother tell me though. My mother subject be telling us, don't do it. Okay, let's call the police or whatever. And send authorities out there instead of me taking matters into my own hands to hurt my nephews. But listen, let me get up out of here. And like I said, I like to come through here and keep touching on the Andre situation. And I appreciate everybody that still have, say, for instance, interest in it. I think it's sad. Rest in peace to the brother Andre. God bless the Griggs family, Miss Michelle, the sisters, the brothers, and so on. So other than that, I will be going live. Just hanging out with me, and we're going to chop it up, dealing with this sweetie pies and where Tim Norman thought he was slick. But guess what? God is slicker than you, and unjust is not finna prosper, or it's for not fin to prosper, however you want to say it. Other than that, I'm going to get up out of it. Make sure you subscribe to Barbershop Talk TV. So when I do go live and drop a video, I'm going to bring you the truth off gate. Tim Norman thought he was slick. Yes, but God was a little slicker. You know what I'm saying? Rest easy, Andre. And God bless to the family, the Griggs.